Wales, long divided, must unite under strong leadership and Welshness. Dun-dun-dun. Is that the Hoover? I'm trying to record here, my god. Our story starts in the year 9 something or another, where we zoom in on the wonderful country of Wales. Disunited as it is, one king rises to the challenge to attempt to unite it under Welshness, but will he succeed or will he fail? This is the story of Brazil. Sire, I come bearing good news. What is it, advisor, guy, whatever your name is, Jeffrey Wilson is? So I have no clue, like like a boomer, what does the kids say? Whatever. What is it? So, recently, we have gained a claim on Poybus, and we looked at them, and their army's looking a little bit weak. So I feel it would be best if we invade them. Trying to think of something funny to say, but I can't come up with anything. So, yeah, go ahead with the plan. We'll invade them, and if they somehow resist, then we'll call them part of England, or sheepshaggers, both work. And so, war was declared on the nation of Poybus, and ever since that day, there would be no peace in Wales till unification. The Great Unification War had begun. We decided to interview a couple of historians about the Welsh Unification Wars. What's your opinion on the Welsh Unification Wars?
So, in my opinion, which is the only correct opinion, because I am the best historian of all time, the Welsh Unification Wars were a bunch of baloney, because they were uncivilized conflicts, unlike our great civilized nations.
Okay, why do you think they're uncivilized conflicts?
Because they are uncivilized because they're not American, which means they're not amazing. And we all know that the Americans are amazing.
Yeah,
we all know they're the best race. We all know they're the master race, and they should make sure to expand. They should go out, manifest destiny, attempt to get Lebensraum.
I think we're gonna need to clean up on aisle 4. And so the war began. And so the Battle of Dyfed raged, shield wall on shield wall, iron on iron, and commander on commander, as the leader of Wales, what soon to be Wales, was offered a duel from the enemy. It was either that or to be wounded. And him being the honourable man he was, he chose to get wounded. There was no way he was winning now. The other guy had like 30 dueling skills. Do you think anyone would accept that when he had like negative 12? It was a truly resounding victory for the Welsh. And in response to this victory, being the honourable people they were, they decided to leave the army to retreat, to allow it. Wait, no, they chased it in case they got up, and they that's I think that's a war crime right there. That's definitely against YouTube terms and service. I don't know if I can upload this video. Sire, I come bearing a message from the front. What is it, young one? The message is that only a small percentage of people watching this video are actually subscribed. So if you're not, please subscribe for more content like this, or else you're going to Brazil. Beep. Sir, I have a message from the front. What is it, messenger? It is the fact that, the kingdom in the north? Yes, I know them. They are quite a destabilizing factor for a great kingdom. Yeah, they invaded Poibus at the same time we did, and they took the land. They did a little bit of an Anschluss on the people of Poibus, so don't be mad. Mad. I'm not mad, man. I'm bloody fuming, mate. I need to. I will have someone's head on a pike for this. Okay, where's the nearest person? You, Jeff. What's your name? I already said your name. Oh, that's right. What's your name? Jeffrey, is it? Yes, it's Jeffrey. Get over here. I'm gonna show. This is what historians believed what happened from the sources. They're not 100% sure. After this, the Kingdom of Wales immediately declared war on the kingdom in the north to take Poibus as well as their entire country. Now, the thing is that the kingdom in the north had more troops. So you may be wondering, how did they win? They just found 2,000 gold lying around. Yeah, found. Definitely. If you've ever heard of Blitzkrieg, then this war should be known as the Sheep's Krieg, because the Northern Kingdom was absolutely annihilated as the sheep forces just overran every province. Wait, I think I'm reading that wrong. The Welsh army isn't made up of sheep, the entire country of Wales is the sheep. So, to form the Kingdom of Wales, the king needed recognition from the Pope, so he needed to be a pious person, but he didn't have enough piety. But then the king worked out if you just prayed to God by opening up the console commands, then you become a pious person. Also, like the Swan Kingdom in the south, I was going to declare war on them, but they just accepted vassalization. This isn't to do with the story or anything, that was just very lucky, so yeah. Sire, I come bearing great. Do you think people are going to get tired of this little skit? So the old royal family in the north, they're causing problem. Do answer my question, messenger. They're causing problems. We need to get rid of them somehow, and I know exactly how. We must send them to this mythical place called Brazil. And so the ships were sent out to find the land that is supposedly called Brazil. But while the ships were sent out, the Welsh heir was put on one of the ships in case they found Brazil, but then disaster struck. A northern rebellion dethroned the king, and those 21 ships would not be seen again for 500 years. Continued the story 500 years later, where new land was found, and I bet the Welsh government's first reaction to seeing this was,
Is for me.
but then some land was struck, which the Welsh government thought originally had some silly natives in it. But then, it was actually Welsh Brazil. And if you remember from earlier, I said that the Welsh heir from the old Welsh family was sent there. So that meant that the old Welsh family was in Welsh Brazil. This could be a serious threat to the integrity of Wales. Okay, you didn't come here for the boring fancy words, you came here for the dumb jokes. What happens if you mix a football and a sheep? You get sheep ball. Oh god, in my life. The second the people of Wales saw the old Welsh family, they revolted because they were upset with the current Welsh king for a certain reason, shall we say. Yeah. Let's just say he wanted to Jeffrey Epstein this one girl. The central government failed to put down the revolts, so Wales became Fortnite Season 3 It is now out. It is no longer just on eBay, and your uncle, who keeps telling you it's real, was right, because more revolts kept popping up. It was like a free-for-all. And then the Welsh king decided to kick the bucket and became as dirty and empty as modern Wales. So we decided to interview another historian about the revolts and those 21 Welsh ships that founded Brazil. What's your opinion on the rebellions in Wales and the 21 ships that founded Brazil? It was kinda big cringe. Why the hell are all the historians we interview as smart as Donald Trump? And those 21 ships from 500 years ago went up to the new Welsh king and shot him. And that meant that there was no heirs left except the old royal family. So they became the leaders of Wales and owned it. And that is how 21 Welsh ships founded Brazil. So, if you ever disrespect Wales or call it a part of England, well then, you know what is your fate. You will be going to Brazil. Gole! I have a Twitch channel, check it out. Tina Professor Toad, twitch.tv. Also leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.